no! Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him!
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, Kevin Durant and Draymond Greene will be having a conversation on Chips on Bleacher Report, and this actually drops tomorrow. And they'll be talking about their time at Golden State Warriors and what really went down, and they'll be settling an old feud. And this teaser, I think, has a lot of people excited.
How much did our argument against the Clippers drive you to ultimately lead the Warriors?
Came in with a chip on my shoulder.
Draymond Green
took my position, I wasn't chosen.
Kevin Durant
Sacrifice it all cause we gotta win. Say I couldn't do it, watch me do it again, okay?
This is an incredible interview, by the way. This is gonna go crazy.
Y'all want to see that?
Yeah, of course.
I definitely would watch that.
Tomorrow, find out what really went down. So make sure, according to Bleacher Report, make sure you set your reminders on YouTube so you can see the full interview tomorrow. All right, now Marlo Hampton on The Real Housewives of Atlanta recently did get surgery. She got a hair transplant procedure to fill in her edges, and it actually left her bruised and swollen. When I first saw the picture, I was like, damn, what happened to Marlo? Here's what she said on Instagram Live.
Thursday, I had a hair transplant, and I recorded most of it. I recorded them injecting it, and when it first one eye swole, then the other eye swole. I tried to go and eat the next day, and I will say I was so weak, I couldn't even take it. But stay with my journey with it, and let's see if it was worth it. Because baby, it was painful.
That's got to be traumatic, though, right?
It looked painful. Her eyes are black and blue underneath.
And when women say it's worth it, what does she mean by that?
Well, she wants to get her edges back. People want nice, thick edges, so you know how it is. Right, Envy?
Don't act like you ain't never had no. Envy ain't had no hair transplant.
I ain't got no hair transplant.
Yeah, he just had that fake beard.
But you know how important edges are, right?
Charlamagne wouldn't know. He ain't got no edges.
I definitely know. That's why I get a baldy.
He ain't got no edges, no middle, or no back.
That's right. I don't sit in nobody's chair. I don't sit in nobody's chair and let them paint on me. I don't want to be nobody's canvas. Okay, Envy?
All right.
You want me to paint on you?
Nope.
All right, now Iggy Azalea is asking for record labels to hire therapists for their artists. She said, I really wish record labels would all agree to make it mandatory to hire at least one psychologist per label. Almost every artist in recent times has expressed struggling with the level of hate and pressure. Sports teams do it for their athletes. Why not music labels?
She's absolutely right.
Also, yes, it may seem like, but there are so many labels. There's actually only about 4 guys running the entire music business, so it would be pretty easy to hold them accountable and make them implement a change across their business.
Labels don't care about artists, though.
At all. But not just record labels. Any business that has employees, any industry that has salaried employees should have therapists and counselors on deck.
It'll be like Billions. When you watch Billions, you know how they have the... Yep.
I never watched it, but yeah. That's on Showtime, right?
Yeah, they have therapists in there to help the employees. They feel like if the employees are healthier, they'll work harder.
You're absolutely right. And when you say healthier, mental health is part of good health.
Yep.
All right. You got to catch up on Billions, though, and start watching that. It's a great show. Now, Dr. Phil is trying a new approach to therapy, and he's actually going to be on the road making actual house calls. The name of the show is House Calls, and it's a new CBS primetime show, and he was on TMZ Live. Here's what he said.
I get to go spend like a week with these families in their homes, and what we do is only one person in the family knows I'm coming. And we have cameras there ahead of time because they think that they're only auditioning for the potential of a reality show for an interesting family. So when I walk in and they're sitting around in the kitchen and all of a sudden Dr. Phil's standing there, and the reactions are pretty interesting. And we really dive into some very layered situations.
You can't force therapy on people. That's intrusive. You know what I'm saying? I understand that the people in the family want their folks to get help, but you can't force it on people.
Isn't that like an intervention?
Not with the cameras. Don't do it with the cameras rolling. If you're going to do an intervention on me because you really care, just do the intervention. Don't pull up on me with the cameras and Dr. Phil.
It's like cheaters.
I wouldn't want that. Not if I was really going through something. I wouldn't want my breakdown being documented.
I guess you have to sign up for it, too, though. Like, you have to sign off. Obviously,
you're right. Why am I sitting there acting like this real?
Yeah, I mean...
I know better.
You got to get location agreements signed. You got to sign off on it.
I'm sorry.
They tricked you.
I forgot. Why am I acting like this is a real
Why are they arguing on Love and Hip Hop?
Exactly.
All right, now, celebrities had some input after they named the new hosts of Jeopardy. The new hosts are Mayim Bialik and Mike Richards.
Two hosts?
Yes, there's going to be 2 hosts. They're going to split hosting duties. Mike is the new regular host, and Mayim will be standing at the lectern during primetime specials. So he was, I think he's like the executive producer of the show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they said he was the EP of the show.
And she's from The Big Bang Theory. And so, yes.
Why didn't they let the brother do it?
I know, LeVar Burton. But I saw Ava DuVernay said she wants to develop something for him, right?
His own
Didn't
game
she
show?
say that? I don't know what it's going to be, but he said, I have said many times over these past weeks that no matter the outcome, I've won. The outpouring of love and support from family, friends, and fans alike has been incredible. If love is the ultimate blessing, and I believe that it is, I am truly blessed beyond measure.
Was he good when he was hosting it?
Yeah, and people really went crazy for him. I think he got the most feedback of people that wanted LeVar Burton to be the host.
What I'm saying, Jeopardy probably not reading the room. Or they just looking at this situation and they're like, you know what?
They probably already knew who they wanted.
Exactly, and they probably get higher ratings in like the Midwest. You know what I mean? Places like that in the Midwest don't want to see no black host every
Midwest don't see
single
no black
day.
people on TV?
That's just the truth.
And then also, I mean, Mike Richards is the executive producer. The fight is fixed, right?
I don't know him. I know LeVar Burton, Reading Rainbow, so of course my vote would be LeVar. I don't know none of them 2 people you just named, but that don't mean they're not qualified. I just don't know.
All right, Silento. You know, he was arrested back in February for allegedly murdering his cousin. Well, a Georgia grand jury has now indicted him in that case on 4 felonies in total.
Jeez.
Yeah, so according to legal documents, they claim that he was charged a count of malice murder and another count for felony murder and charges for aggravated assault and gun possession during the commission of a felony. And yeah, so that is the update on what's going on with Silento. And following the murder charges originally, you know, his PR manager, Chanel Hudson, had claimed that he is suffering from a series of mental health issues, if you guys recall that.
That's horrible.
All right, Anderson .Paak, he has a new tattoo that is warning against releasing music after he dies. Now, the tattoo says, when I'm gone, please don't release any posthumous albums or songs with my name attached. Those were just demos and never intended to be heard by the public. He has that whole tattoo on him now. So I guess, you know, he has.
So there's no questions, huh?
Yeah, there's
he
no
wants to
questions.
Make sure. Nah, my
It is
family wants to
tattooed
release. Nah, he told me he wanted it. No,
on
he
his
put a
arm.
tattoo. No, don't put my music out.
All right, well, that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Now, Revolt, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody else, the People's Choice Mix is up next. Get your request in. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.